Hello and welcome back to these videos connected with the Dreamweaver program. We are currently looking at how to add text and pictures, and in our last video we had a look at how to create various types of hyperlinks. In this video we're going to be doing three things. We're going to be continuing to look at hyperlinks and connecting that with emails. We'll create a bullet list and add CSS rules to those bullet lists because bullet lists are an HTML element. And we're also going to insert a copyright character. So let's get on with that and get started. Here is what we have so far. We have our products hyperlink, we have our Adobe Dreamweaver hyperlink, and on the events HTML we have a hyperlink there to come back to the events page. Obviously the products hyperlinks would go to a products web page. So we want to add a hyperlink for emails, and the first thing that we'll need to do is to go and click here just after Dreamweaver, and once we've done that we're going to create a line break. Now we've done return before and that gives us a gap. We don't want that, we want to go immediately under, something like this. So we just want to go immediately under, and the way we do that, we go shift and return, and that will bring us to the point where we want to be. Now it's on this line that we need to write contact info@aquent.com for classes on using Adobe Dreamweaver CS6. So let's write that down. Contact info@aquent.com for classes on using Adobe Dreamweaver CS6. Now what we're going to need to do is highlight the info@aquent.com, and once we're there we're now interested in going over to the insert panel. So here is our insert panel, and you should have the designer worksheet, therefore your insert panel should be there. And if we go down here we can see lots of different categories. We're going to use the word common, and we'll see that there is an email link there. So we're going to click on the email link, and up comes email link for this, and we click OK, which is great. So if you were to go to File, Preview in Browser, and you were to click on this, what would happen? Up would come your email client, and you could see how it works from there. Right, once we've gone and done that, the next thing we need to do is to look at how to create a bulleted list. Underneath the spring events, we want to highlight these words here. And if we go to the HTML, we're introducing an element, and we can see that we can have an unordered list or an ordered list. Now we can also have options with those lists themselves. Let me show you what I mean. If we go to Format and click on List, we can create unordered lists. So let's go back to the bullet points which are unordered. And I'm going to go back into it again, Format, List, but this time I want to have a look at the properties of the actual bullet point. And here we can either have bullets or squares. So let's go and select square and click OK. And that's what we have there. Now you will notice that what we have is a font which is and a color. The color is black, not this grey color, and it's of a larger size than the rest of the text because this is a new element. So what we're going to do, we're going to add two CSS rules to this unordered list. And it's really simple. We're going to go to here. We go down to CSS, just like we've gone and done with everything else. And we're going to start with the font size. So let's make that a size 14. Now this is the first time we are applying a CSS rule to this element. So that's why the new CSS rule turns up. We are going to do what we've done before. We're going to associate it with tag. And this is our unordered list. And we click OK. So if we go to split, you can now see that in the style section, we've got CSS rules for headings, we've got CSS rules for paragraphs, and we've got a CSS rule for unordered lists. Let's go and add one more to here, and that's the color. So here we go, we're going to go down to here, and I want it to be the same color as the rest of the text. And that was a gray color, and the code, or the hexadecimal code, was a hash followed by 666, and we can select here, and that is now the same color. And we can go up to here and we can see that we've added the color to this UL unordered list CSS rule. Right, the last thing that I want to do is this. I'm going to click after this and put in 2017, and then from here I'm going to add a copyright symbol. So we're going to go to where it says text, and if I scroll down we'll see characters. Let's click on that, and to really make this little passage stand out, I'm going to highlight these two sections here. I'm going to go to the top and I'm going to italicize it. So if I go to design, we should have that. So just as I said at the beginning of this video, we did three things. We created a hyperlink for an email. We have gone and created unordered lists and attached two CSS rules to this list, one being a font size, the second being a color, and the third thing we did was to add a copyright symbol. So go away, have a go at that, and in the next video we'll start looking at images. Thanks a lot, bye bye.